The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a zero becomes a one, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD BLACK NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WD Black, the Esports Club League for Rainbow Six Siege, supported by Ubisoft and in association with ACT Fibernet and AFK Gaming. I'm your host, Bob Augusta. With me, I have my co-caster / our admin, Foxy, as we are here for Season 2, Division 2, Day 3. As we start off with our first matchup, it is Protest Esports going up against Dauntless Esports on map Oregon. As we've already started off with the ban phase. On the side of the attacker side, we do see a Nomad and a Thatcher ban. So, talking about the match in hand, it is going to be an absolute blast. And speaking about it, Foxy, how are you doing?
Well, first and foremost, my apologies. Some reason I was not being heard on the stream, but yeah, now I'm back, and once again, I'm sorry because I really wanted to welcome everybody into the stream. I'm like, all right, this is a hype match coming up. I might as well, put up a grand entry, but just as luck had it, that's just not how we headed. But I'm sure this match will turn out to be a good one. That's what I'm expecting to see. Dauntless Esports and Protest Esports, both of them amazing teams, and that does conclude the ban phase. Nomad, Thatcher, Mira, and Malusi, good stuff coming in from at least as on a general scale how we happen to see things running around for the side of Oregon for that matter. We'll be headed to Laundry and Supply Room from the side of the defense as we take a quick look at both the rosters. We've got Skiffy, Boom, Hussein, Widby, and Triple from the side of Dauntless Esports. While we have Shinigami Extreme, it's Rush, Warlord, and Roximo Killer from the side of Protest Esports. Very good rosters, both of these rock. And I'm very sure that this match is going to be a close one. It's not just the fact that both of these are amazing teams, XYZ. It's the fact that both these teams have a very similar approach to how they like to play stuff. They've got some amazing players that happen to have some real good solo player energy. I'm not sure what terminology I should be going for. I'm just trying to convey the fact that, hey, they are able to perform in very, very extreme situations as well, and that does happen to add so much to your team. Just in all of that being said, we'll be headed to round one. We've got Roxy is already just getting the stuff done. That is the reinforcements and just moving back in. Both are on side. Extreme will be running the smoke as well. So we got some standard setup here from the side of the defense. Nothing new, nothing out of the ordinary, but it'll be a fun to watch what the attackers happen to bring on board. That being said, Skiffy is brought up the Maverick. We've got Boom running the Ash. Boom has definitely had a very sketchy role that he's been bringing out for his team, because just the way it happens to play out, Boom has not been able to find those little windows where he could be able to frag before. Maybe it's just the fact that the teams have read into what he's trying to do, or maybe man is becoming obsolete. I'll be looking forward to see more from him, as you've got so many energy houses, in fact, for frag power. Hussein here with the Zofia along with Boom is definitely going to be so much to look forward to. Both of these players, amazing ones. In fact, they were very close to the nominees, and Hussein even made it to the divisional highlights as well. So just as the way it happens to be, we'll be seeing Hussein making the push happen. Got a little bit of pre-fire coming in. I'm not sure if the smoke is deciding to reinforce. Yes, he will. Right in time. There's nobody pushing him as well, but that does give the side of the attacker so much more space to work with. Smoke does dissipate in a while, but meanwhile, Skiffy has done what he has to. He's gotten the hatch open, and now he's looking to get the electro claw that the Kaid has placed. Not able to find it, he's just gonna go for the nade. Don't really blame him. Oh, he might be able to find Extreme here. No, he did not. Extreme somehow survived that. That was a close call for the smoke, and I'm not sure if this is the best place for the smoke to be playing, but wait a minute. The man does not have any smoke canisters left. That can only make sense why he's done that, but Shinigami, meanwhile, is going to start things off for the side of the defense, and Hussein is going to make sure he refrags onto Roxy. A 4 versus 4, we've got the push coming in. The Ash does not miss the smoke as first. Finally gets that frag. Quick headshots coming in from the side of the attackers as it does leave Shinigami and its rush all in a 2 versus 4 clutch situation. Plant is going down, that is being heard, but the Goyo is all alone on side. Where is the Valkyrie? She is coming up with the Goyo. Has got to keep breathing while that happens. Valkyrie will take the fall. That's triple to make sure he gets that frag, and final kill will come in from Hussein. What a quick cleanup coming in from the side of non-league esports. They definitely looked they were very well paced. Honestly, that was a very well executed round coming in from them, just taking the sweet time to make sure you're pushing back Protest Esports, put them in that little spot that you want them to be in, and then take advantage of that. Perfectly done, perfectly well played first round coming in from the side of the attackers, as Dauntless Esports will take round 1. We're headed to round 2 with the site once again being Laundry and Church. Let's see, Laundry and Supply Room, excuse me. It's just, so much clubhouse and basement sites. I've gotten used to saying church. That out of the way, we will be headed to round 2, people. And Baba Gusta, what do you think?
Well, first things first, I do have to appreciate Hussein for placing his drone near the drone hole, which connects from the blue bunker, giving him information on how many ADSs is present and how much utilities it needs to remove it, so that you won't be able to lose any more utilities coming underway. Taking out deployable shield was forced for the smoke to not only just reinforce the wall, but also waste a total of 3 smoke gas canisters along the way. This gave Dauntless Esports a good amount of opportunity to push towards the side, in which they did it within the time allotted. With the round 2 being in play, Basement Laundry will be the side yet again on the side of Team Protest Esports. Maybe Dauntless Esports will be able to carry on with the same strategies, or will Protest Esports finds yet another way to try to take out their lines of defense, or hopefully on their attack as well. With that, we will proceed to action phase. The players will spawn on the side of construction as they will proceed moving towards the blue bunker and also towards the meeting room to open up the hatches on the side of electric. Rux will still be playing as the Goyo. Those Vulcan shields will prove to be useful, but not on the blue bunker side, because that's where Extreme has placed his deployable shield. Roximo Killer with the first kill, eliminating triple, an important pick as the IQ goes down. An unfortunate one, but a very unfortunate one, but with that was actually a very aggressive peak there from Roximo Killer. Taking one of those players down will be able to give some opportunities, and looks as Keith is going to take a lot of damage right from the kitchen door. Trying to contest against the Legion, and he's going to lose as well. The Maverick goes down, making it a 3v5 situation as Shinigami eliminates Skeefy. Hussein will be able to find one right from the blue bunker. They'll be able to gain access on the side of Laundry wall. Not being able to reinforce will be able to give the attackers the chance to push in towards the site, as Avidwi has the diffuser in hand. He can be able to go for a smoke plant, and looks like Avidwi is one step ahead, eliminating Shinigami. Hussein taking a bit of damage with the Vector as he decides to reposition himself into a different position, with one of the players holding in towards the basement laundry side, in which one of them is holding an angle from the rotation, as Hussein with his drone yet again from that same exact spot. He'll be able to find the Jaeger holding that specific spot, with Rux holding in towards the big tower stairs. He's just holding an angle, waiting for the attackers to push in, as Ash will be able to use one of her breaching charges to take a bit of damage, and he will do exactly that. Vidwi with the double kill right from the blue bunker will be able to confirm the kill, eliminating Warlord. With the 1 minute timer left, that actually knows that there's a push coming in from the A6. A lot of damage with the drones and the Vector not being able to have a bit of a damage as Avidwi gets a triple kill. Roximo tries to make amends, eliminating Boom, gets a double kill right from that rotation hole. But sad to say, he doesn't have the plant. And looks like he'll be able to find one. Roximo killer on a triple kill, eliminating Hussein. The deadly operator goes down, but at what cost? It's now a 1v1 fight up. Avidwi versus the Jaeger, and he's just going to get it with the Goyo's Vulcan Shield, ladies and gentlemen. Dauntless Esports will win round 2 Basement Laundry. As we take a look at it in the ACT Fibernet instant replay, we are going to proceed to round 3 as Protest Esports almost got their hands on that win, but unfortunately, due to some problems dealing with their own utilities, Widwi took care of that situation. Round 3 will commence. Second floor Kids Dome will be the site, and let's see how well the teams is going to manage out this time. Yeah, so Dauntless Esports winning 2 attack rounds in a row. We do see a 6-pick coming in as triple. Switches off from the IQ to the Jackal. First things first, I do know why he would make that 6-pick, especially Roximo Killer, who made that aggressive peak right in round 2 basement when the site was on basement laundry. He decides to go for an early pick in which he did succeed, eliminating one, and the Legion eliminating the Maverick right from the kitchen. So taking the Jackal will be able to provide some useful information on where exactly the Roma's location is, so they'll be able to send in a hunting party to eliminate them as fast as possible. Shinigami, an impressive play right from the previous round, but couldn't get the control on the site. Couldn't get the control on the side because one of the players, that would be the Smoke, got caught off guard when he was trying to defend all by himself in the blue bunker. Even with the deployable shield being placed, and Hussein, his drone, right from that drone hole spot will be which gave a lot of information to the team of Dauntless Esports. They did not have any problems getting that control. So I do have to give my mic back to Foxy and ask, will Protest Esports be able to win this one out, especially with Dauntless Esports winning 2 rounds on attack?
Hey, honestly, Dauntless Esports, they definitely are looking very good, but it was a close round. We're gonna have to agree on that, and that's what this matchup has to offer people. Both of these teams, we've got players who are very reliant on their solo performance. That's not a bad thing always, at least as to how both of these teams happen to employ a play style for themselves, and I don't really blame them. That's been working out for them, and that's a little bit of I'd say building your own turf for yourselves. And what I mean to say by that is you do happen to have different teams do happen to have different playing styles, and just from the looks of it, both of these teams very similar to how they happen to play out, and that's what makes me believe that 2 rounds are for Dauntless, but we might get to see a little bit of retaliation, at least, if not a whole lot, from the side of Protest Esports. Shinigami very enthusiastic about finding a kill right now, but he's just gonna chill out for the while. There's a Jaeger. Once again, he's trying to find the Ash. Oh, he's gonna spot him, but that position's being given away. Meanwhile, it's gonna be Rux who's gonna take the fall. Not sure how he got down, but Hussein walks away with the frag, and this is a cleanup, people. Rux is the only one down on side, and everybody's been taken care of from the side of Dauntless Esports. It's all on Roxy. He's gonna get a frag, while Triple, he gets his own double. Quite the wordplay. He's not gonna see the Claymore, and that's... Man, even I saw it. That is very... that is a little, that's a little oops moment for the man. I almost said it, right? Did I not? I was like, I don't think he's gonna see the Claymore, and he did not. That was the round, people. That was the round coming in from the side of Dauntless Esports once again, as they happened to come in with a quick cleanup. What was that attack? Everybody kept dropping like flies. Before I could focus on the part that all right, there is the Jaeger who's roaming. There's roam clear that's got to employed. The Jackal, whatnot. Nope. Dauntless Esports just takes their guns and heads onto site. That was quite the attacking round once again coming in from him, and I don't think Protest Esports is feeling it, and I might have to change my prediction. This might be Dauntless Esports taking it against Protest Esports in a rather dominating fashion. Let's see what the future of these rounds hold. That being said, over to you, Baba Gusta, as to how you think this is going to go down.
Well, with Dauntless Esports winning a total of 3 attack rounds in a row, one on Basement Laundry, one on Basement Laundry yet again for a total of 2 rounds, followed up with Second Floor Kids in third. We're going to be seeing Protest Esports defending on Second Floor Kids dorms yet again, and hopefully with the Rux decides to pick a Vigil to make a huge emphasis on the roam and making sure that he'll be able to give him a bigger edge on winning those most gunfights thanks to his utilities, which can be able to mask himself from the attacker drones, but won't be able to get still needs to be careful of the Jackal's Inox cannon. Not quite sure why I said Jackal, because I mean, I do have to still work on that pronunciation game. Though. Anyways, with Extreme holding on towards the master bedroom with the SMG-12 in hand, he needs to be careful, and I believe he's prepped up with the C4. No, it's going to be Rux with the K1A submachine gun eliminating a Widway, an important kill as the Heart Breacher has been eliminated. But we still we do have Skeefy with the Maverick, in which he's using his breaching toss to open up the attic wall. He still has Jackal with his cover spot as Extreme gets spotted right from the master bedroom, decides to rotate back to the trophy room, and looks like Hussein will eliminate Shinigami, the Legion. A total of 10 Legion Goo Mines, which would arrive within time, won't be available in this round. C4 comes in from Extreme. Will it connect? No, it does not. Hussein making some important kills as he eliminates one more. Hussein is on fire and he gets 2 kills, eliminating Extreme, and he is one round. Actually, Triple will be able to get 2 more as he eliminates Warlord, which makes you Roximo Killer yet again on a very difficult situation. 1v4 compromise on each and every location, and he gets hunted down by Triple. Dauntless Esports winning round 4 without having any problems dealing with the defenders' utilities nor their man count. They'll be able to win Second Floor Kids. As we look at it in the ACT Fibernet instant replay, we are about to proceed to round 5, where Dauntless Esports are not going to stop, and hopefully we might be able to see them doing a flawless first half win.
Hey, honestly, just from the way it's been it's been put forward to us, that's what it looks like. We might get to see a flawless first half. And Baba Gusta, if you would gladly remind me so, are we in a Division 2 play day?
Yeah, Foxy, we are in Division 2 play day. This is
Exactly
Protest East. Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm trying to talk about. Protest Esports coming into Div 2 with their promotion, they've definitely not come in prepared. That's what it's looking like. I was expecting so much from them, just as to how they happened to perform in the last season. But man, this is not the Protest Esports I've expected to see, and I don't really blame them. They might just not be having a good day. But hey, like I said, every single player that happens to come out here on the Pro League, I'm a fan of every single one, and just being a fan out of that, I had expectations that just kind of, did not meet. But that out of the way, let's see what we have for ourselves. Usually it's Division 2 play days, they're filled with overtimes because it's the Bloodbath division and all. But I just think that Dauntless Esports has got what they need very well sorted. They know exactly what they want to bring out. But right now it's going to be a double spawn peek coming in from the Rook and the Vigil as well. No, the Vigil is just going to fall back. The Rook might be able to find Hussein here. That will be a very important kill if he does find though. But Hussein knows what's up. He knows this very well and he'll get that frag. Look at that, just shutting him down from the beginning, expecting what his enemy is going to bring up. Hussein has definitely been racking up so many kills, and looks like he wants to enlist himself for another MVP. That is what it's looking like. We will be looking at the Zofia. He's given so much freedom to perform with as well, Usually we do see Hussein coming up with his utility picks and whatnot. But just as his team happens to be... Oh, Shinigami almost getting that frag. I think that was on the Jackal. Triple wanted that frag to be taken away, but hey, there's still going to be a advantageous position for Dauntless Esports to stand on. A 5 versus 4 as we go ahead onto round 5. 2 minutes left. Not much has been done, very obviously so. Just the start of the round at least. In a way, we've still got so much more groundwork from the side of Dauntless Esports to come in. But once it does, oh boy, does it come in fast. Let's see if that's going to be one of these rounds or not. Triple going with... Just gonna get the scanner in and want to go for this hunt as well. That's the Vigil he's contesting. He's got to be very careful. He's the solo man on his hunt. And Vigil, he's just making him play his game right now, distracting him a lot. It's gonna be the Vigil who will win that fight. It's Rux is gonna get that kill. Very well done. Shutting down triple was a very important thing for him, honestly. And just the way this happens to work, it's gonna come down and come back to bite the attackers if the Vigil is not taken care of. As I speak about taking care of Vigil, he will be, because Skiffy's here as well. And look at the refrag game coming in once again. It's definitely so much information that they've been trading off. As a Woodway is just gonna drop an XD in chat. Who does not love a casual XD coming up? A 3 versus 4, and another flank is being put forward from the side of Shinigami, as this smoke might be fatal to the attackers because he can push up from the smoke. And by he, I mean Warlord. Meanwhile, Roximo Killer does go down. Shinigami is going to get red onto, but he wins that gunfight anyway. But here's the push up from, oh boy, Shinigami comes up with the knife. He does not even need that because Hussein went down with the headshot before it. What a show of skills with the flank that the Valkyrie has just brought for his team. Also got the diffuser drop. Now there's going to be a 1 versus 2 SKP. Just happened to get that frag onto the Valkyrie. Warlord is all that is left to keep Protest Esports from getting one round or not. That's exactly what will happen. The round will once again go to Dauntless Esports. Not the best of decisions to go prone with a shotgun while in motion. Look at that. Boom with the hip fire coming in. Great stuff once again. I've got to talk about this, the flank coming in from Shinigami. But hey, as we take a look at that in the ACT Fibernet instant replay, got to I think at this point, it does happen to come down to the fact that Dauntless Esports is definitely looking very strong, very evidently, and more importantly, they're looking very comfortable where they are right now. 5-0 already? Is this really a Division 2 play day? I want to know.
Yeah, to be honest, Foxy, like at the first thing, I did not expect that Protest Esports would have a lot of problems dealing with Dauntless Esports. And talking about the scoreboard, I believe Hussein has a total of 10 kills in a total of 5 rounds. That is insane. 10 kills in a total of 5 rounds, where Dauntless Esports Dauntless Esports gaining the lead is absolutely insane. Although Shinigami did try his best with a good flanking opportunities, eliminating both the Ace as well as Hussein both at the same time, couldn't get the kill on towards the Maverick, who was at the Armory Locker's window. Actually, the hallway of the Armory Locker's window. And if the Valkyrie did get the third kill, it would have been Protest Esports' round. But unfortunately, they couldn't handle it out pretty well. As we proceed around 6, second floor kids will be the site. Rux will still be using the Vigil with his roaming capabilities to roam, hopefully on the side of the basement. And we are not going to be seeing any spawn kills coming in on the side of Protest Esports. No Rook, no Vigil with the spawn peak. He's just going to be roaming for now. Triple and the other two will proceed vaulting in towards the second floor master bedroom, opens up the barricade, and they'll proceed to drone it out. Make sure that there won't be any roamers, but they do have to now, because there is 2 players. That would be Roximo Killer and the Valkyrie Shinigami, who is going to be making a play here. He still have the Vigil as well, so that is a triple duty in the second floor building. The only problem, they need to make sure that they don't lose man count when the attackers try to proceed in. It looks like Roximo Killer will be able to find one, eliminating triple, but the instant refrag comes in from Hussein as he takes out Roximo Killer. Hussein, a very dangerous operator, a very dangerous player. And with him still being alive, it will provide, it proves to be a lot of problems on the side of Protest Esports. Shinigami tries to go for a peek, a huge mistake, as Boom will be able to get 1 kill, tries to contest the other. That's going to be the Vigil in the Dom's main hall, trying to get that control, but doesn't see the other push. Coming in right from the trophy room is a Vidwi, eliminates Rux, and with them clearing out the entire second floor, they will now proceed to open up the walls on first floor kitchen. Actually, the first floor kitchen. Yeah, I just realized that it was first floor kitchen, not second floor kids' dorm. So, Boom proceeding to take out the default cams. He still needs to worry about the player in the security room, in which one of the shotgun is playing. That would be extreme, as Warlord tries to eliminate Hussein and Skeefy both at the same time, making it a 2v2 situation. Still needs to be careful on the attic, in which he does not get that instant refrag from a Widvi, as he gets a double kill, which leads to extreme all by himself. Has a total of 3 smoke gas canisters. All he needs to do is to waste time for the attackers in order to not make them plant near the site. Widvi with the drone work, trying to find exactly where his location is. as he's going to place his drone near the meeting room. Boom and a Widwi at the top of trophy room will now proceed to make lines of sight with the help of the Ashes breaching charge. It's going to be a matter of moment where the 30 seconds timer would arrive. So they start to push in and go for the plant. They have those smoke grenades to make sure that they'll be able to go for the plant without being able to deal with any angles being placed. But that ADS will prove to be very problematic for him, as one of the smoke gas canisters get taken out, followed up with the smoke gas canisters being thrown from the smoke. But sad to say that he has been detected from the attacker's drone, as he's going to reposition himself back from the side. The ping comes in, but doesn't see the push in the kitchen as Ash goes down. The ace try to goes for the contest, but he only has 10 seconds left. He is in a vital decision where he either goes for a plant or go for the frag. Looks like he is going to go for the frag here. Pushes through the smoke gas canisters, and Extreme will win that gunfight. Protest Esports with huge patience and making that clutch happen, and they will not be able to win a flawless first half. Protest Esports winning round 6, second floor kids, with a very huge 1v2 clutch as we proceed to round 7. And we take a look at it in the ACT Fibernet instant replay. We proceed to round 7 role swap, where Dauntless Esports is on defense. And quite ironically speaking, I mean, Dauntless Esports have won a total of 5 attack rounds, and we are going to be seeing a calf pick on the side of Boom.
Well, winning 5 attack rounds on a map that is heavily defender favored is going to be something very interesting for Dauntless Esports to walk away with. But I've got to talk about a couple of things that happened in the last round. We did get to see an amazing roam clear coming out from them, taking care of the Valkyrie, the Vigil, the Jaeger. Everything was done and dusted. They already made sure that they get that kind of advantage when it happened to go down with the roam clear. But once again, you come back to what these solo players happen to bring out. The Kai, the very underrated play coming in from him, Warlord that was, I believe. He made sure that he got every single kill until he happened to drop the hatch and get dropped himself from a Widway. That was a good play from him. That put Extreme in a really good position to go for the clutch, and he made sure he made it happen. So I'm at least glad that the statement I happened to put out earlier before the start of this match, that everybody in this lobby right now, all the 10 players, in fact, they happen to be very skilled when it comes to individual roles. They're very good with that. I've seen them do it, and I've seen them do it time and time again. And that's what makes me believe that matches like these do happen to give a bigger opportunity for these clutch plays coming out, and a beautiful clutch coming in from the side of the smoke. That being said, it will not be a flawless first half from the side of Dauntless Esports, though, as they definitely are looking comfortable. They're not looking to make any changes, because they're 5-1 into the second half is a very, very good very good spot to be on. Skiffy, he's being challenged with the Ying, and this is so much emphasis that will be taken care of by the Wamai. Not the best play from Shinigami. I don't think that should work, at least when you happen to come down to competitive. Look at that. The angles being played and everything. Not the best of decision. And here goes another. Was that Hussein once again? What does this man eat for breakfast? He's already been fragging quite a lot on attack. And I thought, hey, he's playing Wamai. Might get to see him play a little passive. Does not matter. He always wants to engage. And he wins them. Roxy meanwhile find a frag on the triple. Skiff is here to refrag on the Warlord, but Roxy will make sure he gets Boom as well. Quick double kill comes in. Extreme is still down though from the damage that was done by the Wamai. It does come down to its Rox and Roximo Killer from the side of Protest Esports to turn this 2 versus 3 into maybe a 3 versus 3 if the revive comes in. But more likely we might be going to, yeah, that's what we are going to. Yep, the revive is coming in from the Hibana. We might see Hussein going for the push at triple. No, that is going to be a Widway. Triple has already been gone down in the grave, people. It's going to be Hussein holding down 2 attackers all by himself. A Widway on his own window that he's got to take care of. Now he's just going to fall back to the white stairs. Kiffy still watching this angle, and he's scared, and he's going to get that frag. The double kill comes in from the Jaeger. What a beautiful shot onto Roximo Killer. Just coming in for a casual rappel from the window. He made sure that he does not survive that. Another down comes in from Skiffy. He might be able to get this triple, but does he find the quad or not? That's the real question. Extreme coming up, and he's going to get that frag. Really well done from the ace, as he'll now have time to revive, but I don't think that's the best. That's the best of decisions to be making right now. Skiffy will get revived himself, as this has been quite the down but not out round. Everybody's been getting down and revived back to back once over and over again, as a little bit of a bait comes in with that knife. He wanted to just expose his elbow, just slip by a little bit. Right now, there's so much stall points coming out from the side of both these teams. It'll be Hiban to get a frag, but she gets refragged, and that'll be the finishing kill from Skiffy. He finally does happen to walk away with his own triple kill on round 7. Really good stuff once again from Dauntless Esports, as that is going to put them on match point.
Well, match point it is for Team Dauntless Esports. They are not going to stop until they reach their goal. But for Protest Esports, they are not having a good day at all. Even we did see Shinigami picking up the Ying to get that high ground as best as possible, but not expecting not expecting Hussein pick pushing the angle right from the armory window is what got himself killed in the first place. And also Hussein, what I mean, exactly what Fox said. What does he have for breakfast? Like, I have no idea. I mean, he is such a dangerous player, even to go up against any of them. And look at that KD,
I've got to
12
bring
kills,
out, man.
Foxy.
He's definitely been like one of the best players the league has to offer. And
Yep.
just as how he happens to play, it's not the fact that he's been doing this heavy lifting just by getting the kills. We did see Hussein come out with so much utility use of his own. We saw him
Yep.
employ all of his Zofia stuff and whatnot, making sure that everything is taken care of, and he still manages to get away with like a triple K or like a quad kill every round. He's at least got 2 kills every round. If my math is right, which usually it is not, but I'm sure the
Yep.
admin's math is right, and they've made multiple statistics on how Hussein is just an absolute beast from season 1, and looks like season 2 is not different for the man. He's had the same stuff for breakfast that he had for season 1, and he might be up for getting the MVP for himself on Division 2 right here for season 2. But the real question is that, hey, this is Division 2, it's the Bloodbath division. He's not the only one with that kind of frag power, but he is definitely a force you've got to be scared of. Spawn peak comes in onto triple, as that he was attempting a spawn peak. Rather, he's gonna get taken down by Shinigami. He'll be making his way quickly to side. That being said, Baba Gusta, over to you.
Well, with the team Dauntless Esports on match point, he decides to go for a push IQ, a huge mistake. Won't be able to win that gunfight against a Widby, as the SMG-11 will do the trick. A quick refrag, make that a double. A Widby is on a roll, and he decides to push in with the smoke. A very risky play, but it still works out in the end. Whips out the shotgun. He knows that there is one player playing also very close. Well, looks like he does not. An unfortunate disconnect for him, and a very unfortunate. But the push comes in. Well, that will be able to confirm Dauntless Esports winning round 8 Basement Laundry. A quick, clean, precise kill, and we'd be waiting for the opportunity for the attackers to push down in. They'll be able to give them the win. 7-1 crushing victory against Protest Esports. They'll be able to manage to get that win. Although we still have one more match in which Dauntless Esports going up against yet another team, and that is going to be an exciting one. But for now, 7-1, an impressive match, and also a deadly plays from Hussein. A total of 12 kills, and also a Widwy with 10 kills.
I've got to talk about that, Baba. I'm not going to talk a whole lot about Hussein. I think I've already done that in the last round. But he definitely happens to be the trump card that Dauntless Esports can bring out whenever they want to. But coming back to what Protest Esports happen to bring out, honestly, we didn't get to see a whole lot from them. There were no strategies being employed. It was just standard stuff. But what we got to see from them was some amazing shots. And more importantly, it was the fact that they did try to put up a fight. But towards the end, I think it did appear like a lost cause. But hey, that being said, any closing thoughts from your side, Baba, before we head on to reliving the moment?
Well, Foxy, first things first, you do have Shinigami, who made an ace from Coastline. And then you have Hussein with the ace on map Clubhouse. In this specific matchup where Protest Esports going up against Dauntless Esports, I thought it's going to be a neck-to-neck match against them, but it's just disheartening for me to see that even though Shinigami did try his best playing as the Valkyrie, get those two kills right from the flank, they couldn't get at least one win on defense. Although actually in defense they did win only on one round, which was on second floor kids. A huge kudos to the Smoke who made that 1v2 clutch happen using those smoke gas canisters. And also you do have to, the Smoke will obviously say thanks to the Jaeger, because he was the one to deny one of the smoke grenades, in which it led the Smoke to rotate back to the kitchen side and get those kills. But I was kind of disappointed for Protest Esports, because they've put so much stuff on the table. They've put so much gun plays, and yet they still lost against Dauntless Esports to 7-1. So I'm very disappointing for that, but hopefully in the next future matches where we might see Protest Esports going up against certain teams, we might see some exciting plays, or we might be able to see some revenge match coming in if they hopefully go up against Dauntless Esports.
Well, that is something we will be looking forward to see. But right now, it's the moment to reliving the moment. We will be quickly going into that and taking a look at everything that went down in this match. It's definitely a lot of stuff, at least as to how you happen to bring out, just talk about how defense happened to go down for Protest Esports. It's not the best match for them, but I don't want to go too harsh either. Sometimes it just happens to be that no matter what you happen to bring on table, it's not able to perform, and that's just you just got to shrug it off like a bad day. Honestly, that's what you got to do. Dauntless Esports played it amazingly well. They were very good on attack, and I don't think this is something new for us. Dauntless Esports have been always very dauntless as to how they like approaching their attacking rounds, and just as we happen to speak about it, they were really good with them as well. This was an F moment for Roximo Killer. I was really surprised when I saw that happen. He's a little off. That's what I'm trying to say. That's from the looks of how Protest Esports happened to play it. They were maybe not in the best mindset as to approach Dauntless Esports' attack and defense, for that matter. Anything for that matter. Everything that came in from them was calculated, and Dauntless Esports made sure that everything happens in perfection. It did, though, except for that one round coming in with the clutch from the Smoke. There was just lack of information from the attackers, and I really blame them. But hey, congratulations, Dauntless, for a very good victory for yourselves. Protest Esports, don't get disheartened. I'll be looking forward for more, as this team does happen to be quite the explosive team. At least there's just not enough explosions from them today. That being said, I'll leave the mic back to you, Babagusta, as any finishing thoughts towards what just went down in the match. And before I do that, actually, a quick shout out to Triple. The man went underrated because we were a little too focused talking about Hussein, I guess. Triple got too many supporting kills, or at least how this saying happens to go, impactful frags. And that's what happens to add so much value, to just to you as a team and just to yourselves as well. And look at this, the close call with the shotgun on the Jackal. Jackal just decided, hey, I'm not gonna face the pellets of that shotgun. I might as well just leave. And that's what happened. I'm just kidding. Might have been some technical difficulties, but unfortunately, it was in the favor for Dauntless Esports, and that was the last round, so there was no hope for EOS as well. That being said, Babagusta, any closing thoughts before we head on to the next match for today?
Well, talking about Protest Esports, I mean, they still have much more matches, so hopefully they'll be able to fix their mistakes on what they actually did in this map of Oregon. We did see some countless mistakes, especially Roximo not being able to see the Claymore when it comes to not being able to contest properly. There was a lot of mistakes. Hopefully in the next match they'll be able to fix it as soon as possible. And talking about it, season 3 registrations are live, and if you guys want to register it, make sure to go to the Esports Club. Link is in the description. Go register for Rainbow Six Siege so that we'll be able to see you guys in the qualifiers phase, and hopefully you'll be able to see you guys go up against the famous teams in Division 3. And also, if you guys are solo, I mean, you don't have to worry about it. You have the solo registrations in the TEC Pro League, and you can also register if you don't have a team. We'll be able to find a best team for you, and hopefully we'll be able to see you guys in the qualifiers phase. And yeah, I guess that was pretty much it. Hopefully, yeah, talking about Protest Esports, I hope they'll be able to fix it as soon as possible. Shinigami, definitely it was not his good day, although we did see some important kills and freaks, including the Roximo killer. And talking about Dauntless Esports, I believe Skeefy was also the one who made those plays as well, with him playing as the Jaeger, holding that angle right from the second floor. Dauntless Esports are in top form, and now in the second matchup where Dauntless Esports going up against Mischief Gaming, that is in the next match. It's going to be one hell of a match for me to even look at it, Foxy.
That is exactly what it's going to be, because we have action-packed matches coming to your screen right after this small break, people. But hey, it's Division 2 play day. I'm sure we are in for a ride, and more than that, we're in for some amazing plays. Fingers crossed that the next match is not on Clubhouse, because I'm really looking forward to see more stuff from new teams, and that's what we'll be getting to see. Dauntless Esports versus Mischief Gaming will be coming live onto your screens in just a while, people. We'll see you on the other side of the break.
I keep on running around.
What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the WD Black the Esports Club Pro League for Rainbow Six Siege, supported by Ubisoft in association with ACT Fibernet and AFK Gaming. I'm yours, Foxtrot, and I've got Baba Gusta joining me today for the second match of Division 2 on week 2. We've got an amazing match coming up. That's going to be Dauntless Esports once again. That's right, after a very good victory, 7-1, they're here to maybe try and keep that winning streak up for themselves. They'll be facing off Mischief Gaming right here, right now, on your screens, live on the map of Villa. That being said, Baba Gusta, please take it away.
Phase, we are going to be able to see Dauntless Esports banning. Actually, it was Mischief Gaming who decides to ban Thatcher, a very standard ban, followed up with the Montaigne ban coming in from Dauntless Esports. So maybe on the side of defense on a map like Villa, we may be able to see either a Mira or a Maestro being banned, or maybe a Valkyrie being banned. As I was talking about it, Valkyrie will be banned on the side of Dauntless Esports, which leaves Mira being banned. I mean, it might be Mira or it might be a different operator being banned on the side of Mischief Gaming. It's up to their preference on which kind of operator they do need to take it out. And looks like they're just going to stick it up with Mira. Mira, knowing her Mira, knowing that her mirror is very powerful on the side of second floor AVG, not even giving them the access towards reading room will be very powerful for the side of defenders. So taking them out will be a good idea, so that the defenders will be forced to use the other operators instead. So talking about the rosters on the side of Team Dauntless Esports, we have a Widvi, Hussein, Boom, Skeefy, and Triple. And on the side of Mischief Gaming, we have Psycho, Z Panda, Round, X10, and Vortex. As the first site is going to be on second floor AVG, with the 6 pick coming in as Round switches off from the mute to the smoke. The SAS brothers with the good amount, a very devastating kit, as I like to call it, the shotgun and the SMG-11. The only difference is that they have different utilities, in which the smoke has total of 3 smoke gas canisters, and the mute which has the jammers, to make sure that the attackers won't have the drones pushed in towards the side to give more information, or they can be able to at least deny any hard breaches coming in on the side of the attackers. So with that, we are going to proceed to first round. We are going to be seeing a huge emphasis of the Vumai, in which Z Panda will be able to use it with the help of those deployable shields. We have a total of 2 deployable shields, 1 C4 and Psycho, in which she'll be able to use her a total of 2 impact needs. Mainly she'll be able to use it to deny any utilities coming in, especially on either on the vault, on the walls, on reading room, to make sure that the attackers is forced to use a lot of a lot of hard breaching utilities to open it up, so they'll be able to give that angle. Hussein, we did see him perform he's able to perform a dominating place, as he decides to go for the astronomy window, decides to pick a gunfight against Vortex, but he will survive just for now, holding towards one trophy. But they have good amount of information saying that Hussein is in the astronomy room. Z Panda holding the angle on the trophy window. He still needs to be careful, because there is a drone who is holding that specific angle. Avidvi takes a bit of a damage, I believe, right from the Mozzie, but looks like they're just going to leave the access of the statuary room and the trophy room to the side of the attackers, and looks like Boom will be able to find one, eliminating Mozzie, but Vortex is still alive while he was trying to rotate back together. Unfortunately, did not expect to see, I did not expect to see Boom, who was in the laundry, pushing in and getting those kills. With the defenders giving away the control on second floor statuary room, they will now decide to push in towards the 90. Hussein takes a bit of a damage with the Melusi's MP5 right from the 90s, as Vortex will be able to find Boom. Finally the player has been avenged, and a perfect reflex. Z-Panda will be able to eliminate Hussein. That's an important kill coming in on the side of Mischief Gaming, as Dauntless Esports are currently having a bit of a problem. They have the control of their respective size. They don't have the control of the defender side just yet, and that deployable shield is going to prove a lot of difficulties doing for them. Z Panda goes for a pre-fire, but unfortunately takes a bit of damage to him as well. The push comes in right from the statuary statuary door will be able to give away that information. Decides to drop down. Z Panda will see it, but he's going to lose that gunfight against the ace of Widwy. A huge play there as he decides to vault in, but a flashbang wasn't necessary. But I believe it was just a mistake. But I mean, good to say that they have control on the main stairs for them just yet. But Vortex, he is in the he's in the study room. He's just waiting for the attackers to push in right from the landing zone, in which a total of two players apparently pushing in. Apparently pushing in. They don't have smokes, in which, I mean, they do have smokes, in which the ace has. The only problem is they do need to deal with the Jaeger's ADSs, so that they'll be able to use either the smokes or the frag grenade. Once one frag grenade will be used to eliminate, two frag grenades will be used to take out at least some of the operator who might be holding on towards the couch, as the ace will be able to open up the reading room. Jaeger will be able to seize this, eliminates the ace's Selma breach charges, but the push won't be able to give him the kill. Triple and a Widwy making those plays as he eliminates Round and Vortex, which leads to Psycho all by herself. She is in the 90 hallway, decides to push in from the landing, but the plan has been going in as Triple will hold that angle, making sure that the flank push from the 90 won't happen. Dauntless Esports yet again in a strong round, as they will win round 1 on second floor AVG. As we take a look at it in the ACT Fibernet instant replay, round 2 will commence. Dauntless Esports is in the lead, as Mischief Gaming, they did try their best. Z Panda and Vortex. Actually, it was Z Panda who was in the red stairs, trying to make sure that they won't be able to push him from landing as best as possible. The only problem was, since X10 and Vortex decides to, rotate back, give the control of second floor statuary and trophy to the sphere, to the side of the attackers, they decide to rotate themselves back on the first floor dining and living room. Unfortunately, they did not expect Boom pushing in from the laundry room, in which she got one kill eliminating the Mozzie, but couldn't get the second, in which Vortex eliminated her and then decides to fall back from the study room. Although it was a good attempt from Mischief Gaming, didn't quite work out well because of how dominating the attack of Dauntless Esports is. So relentless. They will always find a way if they are in a very difficult spot. And as we proceed to round 2, I will leave the mic back to Foxy.
That's right, we're here witnessing some good stuff once again from Dauntless Esports. They started off strong, but how long can they keep this strength of theirs, or at least the display of their skill? Let's see, and let's find that out on to round 2. We had an X10 coming up with some nice setup. Honestly, it's looking a very good setup on the side of the defense, as you have so much reconstruction going around. There's so many reinforcements here and there and whatnot. So much stuff to prep, and that's exactly what has gone down. At least coming back to something like this. That out of the way, we do have Hussein. He's just going to be in, just checking for all those spawn peak points, because you want to make sure that everything has been accounted for. Z Panda has brought out the Ella with the shotgun, and we know what's up with that closet hole coming in from him. Boom is already taking some damage. I'm not sure from where. He's picked up a fight. That's what it looks like, but I don't see anybody who might be contesting with him. Vortex and X10 will be the ones on the roam right here. As Vortex, he's being very, very patient as to how he wants to approach this, because he's going to be the first one who picks up a fight. A wall bank could be a possibility right now for Hussein. He's just going to go by peeking this, and he's going to win that fight. Look at the man go off. Definitely had a better day, and the bullet hole peek comes in from Vortex as well. He walks away with a headshot onto Hussein. A quick refrag, and boy, oh boy, as I just happened to have my fanboy moment satisfied watching Hussein go up against Vortex. He did happen to pick up that kill. We'll be looking to see more. Both of these players, huge powerhouses for their respective teams. It's going to be Vortex who will be surviving this round, at least for now. We still do have a Boom alive doing all of that entry fragging / impact fragging for his team. Let's see if he brings out something like that this time around or not. Z Panda still majorly uncontested. He might be facing some heat right now, as we're still seeing the defenders, or rather the attackers, slowly make their way in on towards this site. Zofia on that is the Nomad, in fact. Triple awfully close to the landing area, while Boom is still very, very busy with what he wants to He wants to work out, just going into the 98 window. Still do have a WD picking up a fight of his own, but this might as well be a very good position that we get to see from the attackers as the smoke canister goes up. But WD is going to get that frag onto Psycho. It's all down to the Ella, the smoke, and Vortex as they're trying to pick up kills of their own. Round goes for the peak, but he's going to get taken down. That's the Nomad walking already on the side. Triple makes sure he gets his double, but Vortex will get his own kill. Meanwhile, another headshot comes popping from him. Meanwhile, the plant is still going down, people. Vortex comes right around the corner, but he's going to get taken down from landing. That's Boom standing up for his team. This is exactly what I was talking about. It's all under the Ella with the shotgun and the pistol in hand. She's so far away from the site, and only 20 seconds left. It's going to be a post-plant situation for the Ella. Peeks wide, he's got the shotgun.
That we have to talk about, but we are back into the game where Dauntless Esports are in a 4v2 situation. Mischief Gaming is having a lot of problems dealing with as the site is in second floor trophy. As he says to go for the push, won't be able to get the frag, but we have a Widby trying to support for the cause. And then the only operator left, that would be Z Panda, who was on the second floor master bedroom, won't be able to get the kill as Hussein will be able to eliminate the final